Hello friends. So in this video we will see more settings which can be done by an administrator. So we go to system, we go to administration, we get some authorizations. So you can check what are the authorizations can be done here. We have some config hardware clock, change system time. We can do a lot of things here. Currently you can also grant permission to some users. So we're not going to do this right now. So we can create a USB startup disk, hardware drivers. You can check the hardware drivers if you have a third-party drivers available. So you can see some third-party driver is there. So if you have any third-party driver installed, it will be available here. You can deactivate the driver if you want. So we can also test the hardware. Currently I'm not going to test the hardware. See, whenever you do some administrative task, it will ask you the administrative password. So if you are one of the administrators of a system, you can have the enter the password and change the settings. So you can test the hardware. You can say next. So I'm not going to do this because currently I'm doing some recording with you, so I cannot use this for a different test. So I'll just close this. So we can see the language support. What are the language support available? So we can update. Currently I'll say it's English is the supported language. We are English India. So I'm not going to change this. You can change you can download, you can update. You can change the login window settings. So if you want to change the look of the login window, you can change this to, I can change this to this window. So if I say log out, if I say log out, okay, it did not change, so no problem. So we will see, but it's not changed. So login window. So we have to select it here. I think I did not select that. So we'll log out and see whether the login screen has changed or not. So you can see the login screen changed here. So here I can put the username. So you can change the login screen like this. So we have some of the administrative tasks like network tools. We have some network tools. So I really like this network tools because I'm a CCNA certified and I like networking very much. So we have a trace ping, netstat, a trace route, port scan. So when I was working on Linux servers, the like ping and netstat, where most of the time we use this netstat, ping, all these things. So we never used to do port scan because whenever you do a port scan on a server, so your IP address will be blocked. So we were doing a lot of lookup, whois records, because I was working mainly on web servers. So whois record is used to, if you want to check whose this domain belongs. For example, who's the domain Mac Info Technologies belongs to .com. So you can do a whois. Currently there's no internet connection for this computer, so I'm not going to do this. You can see whois and it gives all the information. If it's not privacy protected, then definitely you can see the who has bought this domain name. So there are some devices. What are the devices in computer? We have one device is a loopback interface right now. So and one Ethernet device. So we have two interfaces right now. You can ping this device and check whether these links are up or not. Currently I'm not going to ping. First I will see simple administration, what a normal user can do as a, like if he's using a computer at home, what are the required things. So we have software sources, we have services, we can check the printing. So what are the printing jobs right now? You can do some settings of the printer. Advanced, go to advanced and do some settings. So I'll close this. So I am just showing you what are the softwares available, what are the tools available for you. I'm not getting into deep configuration of all these softwares, because you can learn this by with the help of the documentation provided with every software. So I just want to make you familiar with that operating system, that even Ubuntu has all the required tools you need to have a normal computer at home, or to have a very large computer as a server. So we have a Synaptic Package Manager. So this is mainly used for installation of softwares. So currently I'm not going to say anything about this, because we'll be talking about installation of software in a later videos. So we have a system log, we have system monitor. We can also do the monitoring of system. We can see the processes, what are the processes currently running in the system, what are the resources, how much resources you utilize, how much CPU is utilized, how much memory is utilized. So we can see all this, how much swap memory is there. So swap memory is not currently used. So the memory used is 162 MB memory is used. So I'm running it on a virtual machine. I've assigned 755 MB of RAM. It's still working fine. Okay, Ubuntu works fine on a 512 MB system. So I would always suggest you to have at least 1 GB, so that we can have a smooth flow of using an applications. So when you want to use more applications like Java applications like Eclipse, web servers, so I would suggest you to have at least 1 GB of RAM. So we have some other options, like we can change the time and date of a computer. So only once it asks you to authenticate. So once you authenticate, it will not ask you again and again. So you have to unlock every time. So you can authenticate it and then have a password. You can say 980 whatever. Then I've given my phone number. You can have a very good password. Don't use phone numbers usually. Use a very complicated password. So you can change these settings. And then we have Update Manager. You can update your system softwares. Your system is up to date. The package information was last updated 21 days ago. So you can update. You can also check. You can see the description of the update. So once you can check. Currently I'm not checking these things. So it takes a little time because I don't have internet also. This computer is not connected to internet, so I cannot show how to update. So here we have users and groups. I'm going to take a separate video for adding users and deleting users. Currently I'm not going to explain anything, so I just want to take a tour on all the tools what you have in computer. What are these tools for? So we'll see all these tools either using by graphical user interface or by command line in the future coming videos. Thank you for watching this video.